Very fortunate a day, Patryk, who was in the 1920 video, has offered to take me to Pustkow. Tak?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be a naive Englishman again. And we're having a look around. It's one of the military training bases here near Dębica, where we're staying, with some amazing stuff. So we're going to have a quick walk around, and then just over the road here is Deaf Mountain, it's called. So we'll have a little trek up there, and Patryk's going to try and enlighten me to what English history lessons don't teach us. We miss out on so much detail, so let's go have a look around.
First day of war, and what's happened next on this. On the Dębica was synagogue.
Yeah.
If you know.
And Patryk just saying some of the locations in which people were taken to come and work within this camp that we're currently in. If I try to say this in Polski,
Umywalnie niemieckie dla żołnierzy z terenu garnizonu Waffen-SS.
Doctor, tak, yeah. And I'm guessing these are all the original.
Yeah, it's original.
That's crazy.
This is the German
Gas mask here, rounds ready to go.
ammunition. On this camp, on this whole polygon, the Estonian soldiers was training here, because when German attacked USSR, the nation like Ukraine, Estonia, Belarusian was liberated from the USSR, and after that this guy go to the German army and fight against the USSR.
Okay. After doing the training here.
Yeah, some people just stand here and train. You can see about this picture. This guy training here.
And it's all authentic photos as well, aren't they? All the reenacted.
I think it's from the private archive. There is a dev mount. We will go there.
Okay.
The real camp we exist now is here.
All this here has been taken away then, demolished, flattened, and we are in the smallest segment in the far corner.
This camp was very brutal, and people suffer a lot of here.
And as we saw on the pictures on the inside, prisoners were brought here in order to build it, and this is only a tiny segment of the bigger thing. And then, as one of the amazing saddening quotes on the board said, that she's seeing people being overworked as they become unconscious from overworking, being shot. The only other point I would have quickly made that Patryk said with a lot of passion, and I didn't realise, me being a British person coming here, experiencing for the first time, is the Polish death camps. Now I'm going to put up a picture of the map here of the divide, how it was pushed aside. These Polish death camps, that term alone, Polish death camps, being heavily offensive
Yeah.
to the Polish people and the culture and the history of what they fought for. Realistically, these events, these sickening events that hopefully we'll see whilst I'm here in Poland, happen on German soil. The land was occupied by Germany, it was owned by occupied, even on the maps that I had never seen before in my history lessons in school. Was not seen. Patryk is now going to take me up, make sure I'm right, Death Hill?
Death Mountain.
Death Mountain. Quickly explain what it is then, Death Mountain.
Death Mountain, the name Death Mountain is because the people who die here, they was buried alive on the top of this mountain.
Yeah, and that's the prisoners again. Someone's being shot or they've died of exhaustion, having to be carried by potentially friends and families up this mountain.
And this people, these bodies was buried, like in Auschwitz.
Yeah, fucking sad. Okay, let's go have a look.
Let's go.
Okay, before we go up, there's a sign as a reminder of the casualties of this camp during the war. During the years 1940 to 1944, German Nazis murdered in the forced labor camps in Pustkow. Got it. 15,000 prisoners, including 7,500 Jews, 5,000 Soviet war prisoners, 2,500 Polish people. Let's go and have a sad walk up a mountain.
You know, I think don't come to the stairs.
Okay.
There is a better way to go that road, because I show you something.
Sounds good.
Me too.
So dziękuję for this.
Lot of quotes.
Mahatma Gandhi's one. Overcome hate with love, lies with truth, and violence with suffering. Very true. I think more people need to learn that.
And there is a cemetery on this hill. Just move the ground, and after the sea like worms and this stuff, just eat it.
Pure hunger, starvation.
Pure hunger.
And Patryk was just saying before I call it, some people having to choose suicide. Being such a hard time, such a struggle, daily loss of hope, seeing another prisoner die and it having no effect on you. Yeah, very sad. Silence is sometimes the best answer. How do we say his name? Dalai Lama? Oh, Dalai Lama.
Dalai Lama.
Duh. There's me wearing a Buddhist necklace and didn't know the Dalai. Bodies were left buried. Patryk's gonna check out and translate for me. I just wanted to point out these amazing statues of these hands. On each one we've gone by, how many do you think there are? Do you have an idea?
I think the next, I think there is only 2 to the end.
And each one, Patryk was explaining the story at each point, from the transportation of soldiers into the camp all the way to this one being the burning of the bodies in a crematorium just here. We got mounds, which are some of the bodies just here that may not have been burnt fully or just not burned at all. 2 of these mounds, but it's amazing the respect that Polish culture has to the history, to the people that did suffer from this place, to the cemeteries that I've gone and had a look at. It's very respectful of what happened. It shows strength as well.
On the pictures you can see the ceremony. The people come here to pay respect every year. since that tragedy happened.
Yeah.
And just pay respect here and pray for this man who died here.
Yeah. It's like going through the process then, all the suffering, all the darkness. What was the name of the lady that was bringing food and giving hope?
Helena Jabłonowska.
Helena Jabłonowska.
Yeah.
There we go. Bringing hope, and as it comes to an end, as people's suffering end in hopefully a good, but it also in a bad way, this amazing golden statue, this monument to end it, reminding people to pay respects yearly. The quote for this one from Juan Pavel,
The John Paul II.
Which was one of the popes. Heal the wounds of the past with love. Do not let the common suffering divide you, but may it reconnect instead. This could be a term for now. The world is dividing, whether it's our first world problems of politics or pronouns or race. In the end, use it to come together, overcome those unnecessary sufferings.
After that war, the Polish soldiers, some of the Polish soldiers keep fighting for that, and they not.
So done looking at this camp. It's an amazing walk through. If you ever do come to this part of Poland, please visit. We all think about Auschwitz and stuff when we think about the World War II here in Poland, but I didn't know myself. Thankfully Patryk showing me. There's all these little reminders of this horrendous history, but also an amazing story and a proud history of Polish culture. He's gonna have to teach me a bit more Polish. Some of the names are very hard, but it's been amazing meeting someone here in Poland. The whole stereotype, and especially as an Englishman growing up, the stereotype of Polish people is, let's be honest, a little bit selfish or rude. Ever since I've been here in Poland, 3 months now, there have been amazing people. It's been more welcoming. So again, dziękuję, man.
No
He has
problem.
somewhere else to show me. So let's go have a look.
Let's go. Yeah.
You're confident now, you've got this. Yeah. So after we've just finished in that last site, really nice walk, and the nature around this monument of history was really good. So Patryk has just taken me to a second site that's blown the mind even more. Quickly tell us about where we are now.
So now we are in the village Bilzna. On this village in World War II, there was a testing fields of V1 and V2 rockets. There's an exposition about this stuff, and a lot of mechanics and things who help Alliance to win war against the Nazis.
Definitely, and as we drove up, there's this wooden fence around, some nice Polish flags flying, and then there was just the tip of this. We quickly show. And just a rocket, just a rocket there, like, yeah. I feel like this represents me in the morning with Bilzna. No, bad joke. Very bad joke.
V1 rocket, this one smaller, just hit London. But the V2 rocket, this one in front of us, it was just tested, and it was very dangerous weapon who can destroy a lot of buildings and kills a lot of people. Thank God that weapon just don't be used on this conflict.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an amazing little, it's only a small space here. Again, visit if you ever do come to Poland. But there's so much. It's incredibly interesting. Let's have a quick walk around. We'll quickly film and show you guys everything.
Quick as possible to this place when that missile hit the ground, to cover it up and run away because Germans comes to for this missile.
Yeah. Ginger and Jones. Okay, make sure you like and subscribe. We're going home. Oh. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, let's go.
I wouldn't even know what you're gonna press. That's crazy.
There's a lot of stuff here.
Did you do it the old pedal start going? Oh, there we go. Oh, it still works. No, that's cool. That's pretty awesome. Never sounded like that. Even a bit of history can be fun, right? So, thank you for watching. Let it be a reminder, not only of the history of Poland, but how welcoming people can be. So again, thank you, Dziękuję, Patryk, and I'll see you again anyway. But yeah, amazing day, a great learning experience for myself, and there'll be more to see. So make sure you've liked, subscribed, come out your shell, find simplistic happiness. That's what life is about. Yeah, and we're going to take off. Bye.